Hey guys, I want to go over my routines from my A5 Filofax. When I posted this video about my setup and the routines that I have in here, I had a lot of requests to go over in more detail about my routines. So I'm going to attempt to do that. So I'm going to flip to my routine section in my A5. I have replicated the same information in my personal, but it's just going to be easier to show you guys this information in my A5. It's just bigger, so it'll work better that way. So I want to show you how I've set up my daily, weekly, monthly, and annual routines, and then also this DIY stickers that I make as well. So I'm going to scooch you in a little bit, and I don't think that this top opening envelope has too much of a glare, so I will just scoot you in there. So if you can see, this first journaling card has some numbers over to the side here in columns from 1 through 12 and then 13 through 24. They don't represent the hours of every day. I'm not up 24 hours a day except during finals, but that's only once a semester. So what it is the 12 things that I like to get done in the morning, and then the 12 things that I like to get done in the evening when I get home. So this is like an ideal day. I would love to be able to wake up every day between 6:30 and 7 to get my day started. After I do that, I want to immediately make my bed. I am terrible about making my bed. I just don't do it as much as I should. And then I like to weigh in first thing in the morning. The next thing some of you may or may not be familiar with, but it says oil pull. So this is something that I saw on YouTube about using coconut oil in the morning, right before you brush your teeth or eat or drink anything, and really putting like a spoonful of coconut oil in your mouth and swishing it around like mouthwash to remove all of that bacteria that's sitting in your mouth throughout the night when you're sleeping. I know that might seem a little TMI. Look it up. If you're interested, great, do it. If not, no big deal. But this is something that I was doing in like 20-day increments, and I would do it while I was in the shower. So oil pull and then take a shower, and then once I get out of the shower, I've dried off, I want to check the weather and any emails that I get. Sometimes my school sends out emails, late at night or really early in the morning about any important updates that may be going on, and then I like to check the weather to see how I need to dress that day. And then the next thing is take my vitamins, read some affirmations that I have, do my makeup, hair, put on clothes, eat breakfast, and then check my Filofax. In the evening, when I get home, I want to eat dinner, and then while I'm eating dinner, I want to document in my food diary what I've eaten so far that day, and again, I want to check my Filofax. So I have 3 things on one line that I feel like I should be able to do while I'm eating dinner and not feeling rushed when I'm eating. And then after that, I'd like to pack my lunch for the next day and do any meal prep that I need to do for the following day or the next few days. Clean the kitchen after dinner and meal prepping. I want to take a break usually. Don't want to work out right after dinner, but want to work out. And then after that, shower, and then go ahead and brush my teeth and floss, and then study however much that I need to. And then do a 15-minute pickup after I study. And then prep any workout or daily outfits for the next day. Plan for a few minutes for the following day. And then while I'm in bed, I like to read or journal. And then at the very end, it says 8 glasses of water, which obviously I need to be drinking throughout the day and not just at the very end of the day. But it's just there as a reminder to make sure by the end of the day that I've had 8 full glasses of water. And then you may notice as well that I've got these colored hearts next to certain things on this list. And those coincide with these little cards that I make, and they're just these grid note cards that you can buy at like Office Depot or anything like that. It's blank on the other side, but on this side I have turned it vertically, and then each one of the hearts that you see here on this list corresponds with hearts that you see here. And And this is how I'm using these cards because, and I've put little notations over here to the left side just to help me explain this a little better, but usually you won't see these notations to the left side. You'll just see the hearts. And for me to know what they are, sometimes I have to refer to this list. So if you see, the pink is my weigh-in, and then the orange is vitamins. And then over to the right, I've got a dark green heart, so that is for my food diary. The light green is for prepping meals or packing my lunch for the next day. The teal color is for workouts, which actually is like a light blue color here, so this kind of interchange light blue and teal because those are my favorite colors. And working out is not my favorite thing to do, so I kind of try to play a little mind trick on myself and use a color that I really like for something that I don't really like to do. Flossing is like a light orange color, so that's here. Yellow is my 15-minute pickup. Reading is this gray color, and then the journaling is actually like a purple, so that means my gratitude journal or any other journaling I want to do. And then the gray is reading normally, which is like a non-school book. And then here I've put planning to make sure I've planned every night before I go to bed. And then the dark blue up here is drinking my 8 glasses of water, which I never really do. It's like a horrible habit. I just never drink enough water. So that is my daily tasks. Now these hearts down here at the bottom are for my weekly tasks. So I'm going to move you out a little bit, and then I'm going to point this There we go. Okay, I think you can see that pretty well now. So again, everything's color-coded. So the things that I'd like to do on Monday are paint my nails and do a face mask. I think that's a good way to start off the week. So in order to show that here on this little list, in my Monday column, I have a pink heart. And that means to me something that's beauty related. And then on Tuesday, I'd like to sweep, mop, and vacuum. So basically do the floors on Tuesday. And that's indicated by orange heart here. And then you'll also see an orange heart here under the Saturday section, and then I'll get to that as well. So it's also cleaning related. And then you'll see a dark blue here. That means water plants on Wednesdays. And then moving to Thursday, and then R to me is Thursday. There's an orange dot here. That means cleaning the bathroom and the bedroom. I'm going to move this over here. And then Friday, you'll see fitness plan and meal plan. So I've got fitness plan in blue and then meal plan here in green for Fridays, because on Saturdays I do groceries. So that's a dark green heart, and that's dark green writing there. And then laundry. So on Tuesdays I was doing the floors basically, and then on Saturdays I do my laundry for the week. And that's why this orange heart is in the Saturday column. And I don't have this listed on this little sheet, but I also like to check all my bank accounts on the weekend. Now here on Sunday I have cleaning the kitchen. So my Sunday column here, I have another orange heart. And then I've got my weekly review and weekly plan. So there is a gray heart down here for Sunday. So my weekly review for this week, the current week, and then a weekly plan for the following week. Now if you can see on this little sheet, I've got the pink heart here has a little outline, like a pencil outline around it. That means I actually did my nails on Monday. And then I checked off that I did those. And then I planned on doing the floors on Tuesday. Didn't actually happen until Wednesday. And then I actually did laundry on Saturday. So I checked both of those things off. I actually watered my plants on Sunday, so I should have a little heart. I'll go ahead and mark that. Under my plants, I'll put a little heart in pencil and then check off that I did those. And then for Thursday and Sunday, I have, cleaning the bedroom, bathroom, and then cleaning the kitchen. I actually did those on Thursday and Friday instead of Friday and Saturday instead of Thursday and Sunday, I did them. So I went ahead and checked that off. Now, my meal plan and my workout plan, my meal planning I didn't do because I'm going out of town Monday for a week, so there's no reason for me to meal plan or get groceries. So that's why I put a little X here and here. And then I did do a workout plan, so I outlined it here and then checked it off. Same thing for my planning. You can't see it because it's a gray pen, but I went ahead and checked that off as well. So I can see at a glance the things that I should do in a day and the things that I should be doing every week. This eliminates me from putting this on my day every single week and every single day. I can just have this in my planner and look at it at a glance. Now, I'm going to flip the page here and try to get you in focus. Oops. Sorry about that. Now this is my monthly tasks. These things I don't have a nifty little grid sheet for. These things I usually will just put on some page flags. So similar to these page flags from Post-it, I will write on here in like a Sharpie marker, and then I will just move these monthly tasks to the corresponding day every month or every week, instead of having something, a tool like this to use. I just use page flags. So obviously, I don't have days here because not every month starts on a Monday for the first of the month. But this is just like a representation of how my month should go, and I have 5 weeks here. So what this indicates to me is the first day of every month I have to pay my rent. And the first week of that month I need to change my AC filter, I need to pick up my prescription, and then I need to refill my Scentsy warmers every month. So in this week, so the first week of every month, I'd like to get those 4 things accomplished. In the second week of every month, I would like to whiten my teeth. I need to make sure my New York Life payment has come out of my checking account and do any paper filing for that week. So that's going through mail, filing paperwork, what have you. And then the third week, so on and so forth, fourth and fifth week. And I have color-coded these things. So pink to me is always beauty-related. So prescription, which is my birth control, and then whitening my teeth, cleaning my makeup brushes, and recording my weight monthly. And then anything for home and cleaning, orange to me is just that color. So, changing my AC filter, my Scentsy warmers, detailing my car, washing the rugs in the bathroom, and then putting bleach in the washer. Anything money related is green to me, so calculating my monthly expenses, paying bills like Netflix and New York Life, and then paying the rent. And then anything office related to me is blue, so paper filing, backing up my laptop, cleaning out my emails. That's how I've scheduled these tasks. So if I'm moving the little page flags around from week to week, I know if I've changed my AC filter the first week of November, then I just need to move that same page flag to the first week of December and the first week of January, and so on and so forth. So the same thing goes for these things. So if I've maybe not changed my AC filter on the first week, I've done it on the second week, then I know for the following month I need to put it on the first week of the month. So I hope that makes sense. And that's how I've scheduled my monthly tasks. And now it's for the yearly tasks. Oh, I keep doing that. I'm so sorry. Move you guys down a little bit and back this up. Alright, so I've got 3 major categories for my yearly tasks. I've got health, home, and finance, and then I have listed over to the left-hand column, I have my months. And again, pink for me is beauty related, so getting my hair cut every 4 months. I have pretty long hair right now and I'm in school, so I don't really get it cut as often as I should. Money is an issue. Nala is my cat, so I'd like to take her to the vet every February. for her annual checkup. Changing the brush head on my Clarisonic. My dentist appointment's usually in June and December. I don't know if you can see that. June and December. And then the dreaded yearly appointment for that. And then changing the oil in my car under the home section. Changing the H2 the water filter in our Filtrete system that we have, which is a really cool system where it's a water filtration system that filters down into 4 reusable water bottles, so we never have to buy water bottles at the store. Cleaning out like my clothes in my closet and my dresser, so that's usually like a spring cleaning kind of situation, and then also in the winter I like to do that as well, and I just finished cleaning out my clothes. And then for finance is green, so getting my tax info to my accountant. My rental insurance comes out biannually, and then I like to have an annual meeting with my New York Life rep, which is usually in June, which is the month of my birthday. So that's how I've scheduled all of those things, and I have utilized the journaling cards for all of these routines. So I hope that answers some of your questions about my routines. Again, with these yearly tasks, I also put those on page flags and move them to the corresponding month. I don't really have like a week of the month that I would do these things. It's just sometime in January I need to get my hair cut, and sometime in June I need to make a dentist appointment. So there's really not a date for those things. And of course, any doctor's appointments I usually schedule before you leave, their office for the following appointment. Alright, now we're going to move on to the fun stuff, which are these DIY stickers, which I do want to give a huge shout out to Kunani, who is the owner of Studio L2E Stamps. Her stamps are amazing, and she is just the sweetest person. I do want to mention that in one of my past setup videos, she saw that I had a Studio L2E wish list in my planner, and because she has such a kind soul, she actually sent me stamps that were on my wish list that I had not purchased yet. And because I had already placed an order, she sent me the ones that I hadn't purchased. And if you're watching this, I want to say a big thank you to you, and I know it's really belated, and I should have said this a long time ago, but thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. But from these stamps, I have made a key for all of my DIY stickers, because I don't currently purchase any stickers off of Etsy. I would love to, but I just don't have the funds for that. But I do have the colored ink, which is the Versamagic ink, and I do have a lot of her stamps. So what I've done is used a specific color for each type of stamp that I use, and in this key I've listed what each of those stickers could be used for, or what I should use them for, because I've designated them for certain things. So I'm just going to run through these because you can see how they're listed. But for the little shirt, that's for any exercise that I do or doing my weekly fitness plan. The little hanger is an orange, so laundry or ironing. The little dinner, I don't even know what to call that, but that stands for meal prep or meal plan. Obviously, the plant is for watering plants. There's a little notebook that I think should actually be turned vertically. I think it's meant for that, but I've turned it horizontally, and that's for planning, and that's in a gray ink. This purple push pin is for like my weekly review or any reminders that I have. There's a little circle stamp with a little heart in the middle, and that's in a light pink, and that's for when I do my face mask. Anything beauty related. And then the one with the star in it is when I do my nails or whiten my teeth. And then the purple book is for journaling or reading. This is actually, I think it's from the travel set that she has, and I think it's meant to be like a brochure, but I use it for paper filing, and I have it in like a dark blue ink. And then for the car, I have that in a gray ink, and that's when I have my oil changed, or if I clean the car, or if I have to drive somewhere back and forth. The little house is in like an orange color, and that's for any home cleaning tasks that I have to do that aren't designated by another stamp. The little grocery cart is in like a dark green, and that's obviously for groceries or shopping. Move you down just a little bit. Oh, there's a little bit of a glare there. And then for trash, or if I'm going through anything, getting rid of stuff, that's going to be in a brown ink with a little trash can symbol, purple, and little fuel for anytime I have to gas up my car. And then Aaron's is this little arrow that I have in a blue color. Alright, we're going to move up here, and the little green broom is for sweeping, mopping, or vacuuming, because I didn't have a vacuum. The little, I think it's in a gray color, is a maintenance request or fixing or repairing things is the little wrench. And then calling or contacting someone is the phone. The red wine glass is for having drinks with someone or dinner plans. And then TV shows and Netflix is in a blue color. Now this movie symbol is actually not from Studio L2E. I'm sure she has one, but that's from it's from a little stamp set that I got off of Amazon. And I can't remember what it's called, but it's just a little stamp set. I think it's got like 5 or 6 stamps in it, and it just had this one that said movie, so I thought it was pretty appropriate because I didn't have one from Kunani. And then the little credit card in green, again, anything financial for me is in green, because green is money, is for paying bills, checking finances or bank accounts. And then the purple scissors is for crafting or getting my hair cut. The blue computer is for backing up my laptop or checking my email. And then the little red camcorder is for recording videos. Doctor's appointments and medication is the little medicine bottle in like a pink color. Anything really important is going to be this little exclamation point in red. And this was from a stamp set I believe I either got at Michael's or Target, where it's got the alpha stamps, and then with it came the exclamation point and this question mark. And the question mark is to do any research. And then if I have a deadline or a meeting or I need to remember something, then I have this little red asterisk. And I also have it with the push pin too, so they're kind of, you can interchange those. And then I've got mail. And then I have 2 little stamps over here, and I believe these came in a stamp set from Target, and I think that was during Easter. And I don't have these designated for anything, but I do make stamps with these, and I actually use those for decoration because I couldn't figure out how I was going to designate those for anything functional. So I really just do them for pretty planning. So that is how I've set up my key, and I'm going to replicate this in my personal Filofax for planning on the go when I'm not at home. But that's how I've kind of set that up. And I think someone asked how I set up my routines. Really, I have them as a guideline, but I don't necessarily stick to this very strictly every single week. It's just, I would like to do these things on these days, but life happens and it doesn't always happen like this. But it's kind of visualizing how you want your day to go, how you want your week to go, how you want your month and your year to go. You know, ideally, this is just a guideline and a reminder and something that you can look to, but it's not something that should cause you any stress. You shouldn't say, well, I have to go get groceries on Saturday because that's what I have on my weekly schedule, my weekly routine. It's just, you know, if you can go on Saturday and if you've done your meal planning ahead of time, then great, go on Saturday. But if you need to go on Wednesday, go on Wednesday. As long as these things generally get done every week, then that's great. But some of these things don't get done every single week. You know, I may not do a face mask for a month, but it'd be great if I put time aside and made time to take care of myself and give myself a face mask. But it doesn't always happen. So people think that I'm like this crazy organized person. I mean, these things are nice to have, but this is not how my week goes. This is definitely not how my week goes. and I don't try to stress myself out when things don't go as planned. If nobody's hurt, everyone's living, and nobody's sick, everything else is just, is fine. Life is good, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I hope that information was helpful for you. I hope that you understood it. If you have questions, as always, please leave me a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.